Hello, black ones. I was thinking about this Trayvon Martin thing, and I was wondering, what if there was a way that we could show the state of Florida how upset we were at this verdict? What if there was something that we could do that was not only a protest, but it would hit them where it hurts financially? What if there was something that we could do that would show the world that the voices and the lives and the bodies of black men do matter? Then I thought about it. There is a way. There's a way that we could protest and boycott. Whenever we do that, it never really has a financial impact that we're looking for. But there is something that we could do. There is a way, there is an industry in Florida that everybody loves, that everyone pays attention to, and it's controlled by a few black men. I thought about it. What if on the first weekend of September, September 6th through the 8th, every black football player in the state of Florida decided to stand down for Trayvon Martin? What if every football player in the state said, we're not going to play that weekend? 4 days, 5 days after Labor Day, every football player in the state of Florida says, no, we're going to stand down for Trayvon Martin. Now that weekend, the University of Miami plays the University of Florida, one of the biggest games in that state's football season. What if all of the black players refused to play in that game? What would happen? I'll tell you what would happen. They would have to talk about it every week on SportsCenter, on the sports section of every show, because those two teams are perennial football powerhouses. So it would affect the BCS standings. So every time they talked about the BCS standings that year, for the entire season, they'd have to mention Trayvon Martin. What if the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers refused to play that weekend? The black players on those teams. I'll tell you what would happen. Every time they talked about the NFL playoff standings, every time they talked about what affected the games that year, they'd have to talk about Trayvon Martin. What if they had to talk about Trayvon Martin during the Super Bowl? Imagine that. Football generates over $300 million when you combine college, professional, and high school football for the state of Florida. What do you think the financial and the economic impact would be if you took one of those games away? What do you think the coverage would be? They'd have to talk about Trayvon all of the time. But there's only one problem with this plan. It only requires a few people to do something. But there's a solution. All black men on Friday, September 6th, will stand down for Trayvon Martin. You'll be missing your doctors, your lawyers, your nurses, your garbage men. All of them will stay home. Instead, we'll mentor someone that day. Instead, we'll go do some service project. Instead, we'll do something else besides work. One day, Friday, September 6th, we'll all stand down for Trayvon Martin. If you know someone who may be interested, send a link to them. Tweet this to them. Connect them with standyourgroundfortrayvon.com. And on Friday, September 6th through Sunday, September 8th, we'll see that the lives and the bodies of black men in America do matter. Thank you.